Alright, Doug, I'm going to teach you or show you how to change the pin that keeps spinning in these motors. Hopefully relatively easy.
Hold on, don't touch anything. Okay.
You're going to need a drill, an old bolt for the motor, hammer, needle nose pliers, maybe, a pair of snap ring pullers or pliers, and just a little small flathead screwdriver is what I found to work the best. Take the drill, undo the 6 screws. Obviously you know this part, but I'm just going to walk the whole way through it.
I can edit that part.
Okay. Once you remove them all, turn the motor casing upside, or with the wire facing towards your lap. All I do is set it down on my knee, put the bolt on so you're not hitting the threads on the motor. It's going to tap that loose. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 taps, but don't have to hit it hard. Once it drops through the casing but catches on the bolt so it doesn't hit the floor, you can remove the bolt, remove the outer housing. At this point in time, what I like to do is I'll take my needle nose pliers and I'll just check to see if there's a washer there. There's not, but it will blend into that little ridge real easily. Next, I'm going to take my snap ring pliers. This can be a trick because I only have the one-way pulling pliers. Put them in the eyelets and just make sure you protect that. Pull off the snap ring. Set it off to the side. I like to set it on something white so I don't lose it. You're going to pull the motor or the 3-gear motors and it just pops off. And then right inside of here, on the side of this shaft right there, you'll see right here, I'm going to pull out the shear pin.
Are you sure?
Yep. There's half of it. It's called a shear.
Oh, are you sure?
S-H-E-E-R. And you'll see how there's nice, fresh metal shown in there. So you have to look at the other half, and in that corresponding slot, you're going to see that the other half of the shear pin is right above the head of the screwdriver. I'm going to push that out. Hopefully, yep, and there it just fell right in my hand. And there is the other half of your shear pin. Once you get ready to put everything back together, there will be this little brass ring, or washer, excuse me, that would go right in between these 3 gears. You want to remove that one and place it on to the motor shaft first. Then we'll take the shear pin, or the new shear pin, put it in there, and I just had to go to D&B Supply and match them up, and you eventually will find one. And now you're trying to line up that shear pin with the slot inside the 3 gears. Takes a little bit of practice to do this one. Don't force it, you just kind of got to turn everything until you get to the right spot. It will go back in there if you have the right size shear pin. And see how it just dropped right back into place? Super easy like that. Sometimes, if you found that washer earlier, sometimes they'll put a washer inside here so that this circlip, or the snap ring, is actually back at the right distance from that motor. As far as I can tell, that's what it's for. Because it doesn't seem to do anything else once you put the motor together to hold it in place. Spread the clip back out, get it in the little slot where it was removed from on the side of the shaft. Probably really, really hard to see. And at that point in time,
Just because he's going so fast.
you put the motor back together and just kind of push it into the right spot. 6 screws back in it, and now you have a functioning motor again.
All right.